If you are elderly, or love someone in old age, this video is made for you. Not to scare you, not to make you anxious, but to keep life warm and meaningful. Our bodies speak to us every day, sometimes with fatigue, sometimes with shortness of breath, sometimes with a heartbeat that feels different. Not a sign of the end, but a gentle message. A message we often ignore because it seems small. In fact, small things taken care of can prolong life. Small things can have a big impact, wherever you are. In a simple home, in a busy city, or in a quiet place. We all have one hope: to enjoy life peacefully in old age. Age is not a burden. Age is a long story worth preserving. In this video, you will be invited to take a slow walk, get to know your body, understand the small signs, and take care of yourself, in a gentle way. No complicated terms, no pressure, no fear, just awareness and hope. If life is a journey, let's enjoy every step, with a calmer breath, with a lighter heart, with a brighter tomorrow. Stay with us, because your life is still meaningful. Imagine a very calm morning. The sky is slowly changing colors. The sunlight gently touches the window. You sit back and relax, maybe with a warm cup of tea, maybe with your favorite coffee. Your breathing slows. Your heartbeat feels loyal. It's times like these that we often forget that our bodies are working hard to give us life day after day. This video isn't about fear. It's not about threats. This video is a gentle hug for our own bodies. Because when we understand our bodies, we give ourselves the opportunity to live longer and more peacefully. Hello senior friends around the world, wherever you are right now. In a small house, an apartment, or a family home, this video was made for you. In simple language, with a warm story, with sincere intentions. We'll discuss the 6 triggers for sudden death in the elderly. Before we go any further, if you find videos like this soothing, hopeful, or make you feel less alone, please support this channel. Like, subscribe, or share with friends and family. Your small support is a lifeline for this channel to continue supporting seniors in various countries. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. First, heart problems that come silently. Our heart is like a faithful old clock. It's been ticking since we were born, never asking for a break. But even the most faithful clock needs attention. In old age, heart problems often don't come with a loud siren. It's not always intense pain. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's just tiredness is quicker, shortness of breath, a heartbeat that feels different than usual. Imagine a car that's still running, but the sound of the engine has changed slightly. It's not broken. It's just asking for attention. The problem is, many older adults think it's just age, but often, it's a gentle message from the body. Checking your heart isn't a sign of fear, but rather a sign of love for life. Routine checkups aren't about looking for problems, but about preventing unnecessary surprises. We want to live longer, and more peacefully. Second, high blood pressure that's too long ignored. Now imagine our blood vessels like the water pipes in an old house. If the water pressure is too high, the pipes still look fine from the outside, but the inside is working too hard. High blood pressure is often called a silent condition, because it rarely causes pain in the beginning. Many older adults say, "I feel fine." And that can be true, until one day the body says, "Now I'm tired." Uncontrolled blood pressure can trigger sudden events, not because of a single major error, but because of small, persistent stress. The good news is very simple. Maintaining blood pressure doesn't always require major changes. Simply by eating a more balanced diet, exercising lightly every day, drinking enough water, and making time for quiet, stable blood pressure is a gift of time to yourself. Many older people think that paying attention to their health will make life feel smaller. In fact, the opposite is true. When we take care of our bodies, we open up more mornings, more laughter, more simple, precious moments. Age isn't a limiting number. It's a story that becomes more meaningful. Treat your body gently. because your life is still full of possibilities. Next, we'll discuss two simple things that are often considered minor, but have a major impact on health and safety in old age. Imagine a sturdy house. The walls are strong, the roof is sound. But one day, the electricity supply is unstable, and the air inside the house becomes difficult. The house still stands, but its comfort slowly diminishes. That's how our bodies are. Often, it's not the big things that are dangerous, but the small things that are continually ignored. Third, untreated respiratory disorders. Breathing is the most natural thing. We do it without thinking, day and night. But in old age, the lungs are like old balloons. They still function, but they're not as elastic as they used to be. Respiratory disorders often don't feel dangerous at first. Sometimes they're just slightly shorter breath tiredness when walking. Frequent mild coughs. Many older adults say this is normal because of age. In fact, it could be a sign that the body needs a little help. Imagine a small fire in a fireplace. If tended, it provides warmth. If left unattended, it can suddenly go out. A well-guarded breath is a life-prolonging one. Taking care of your breathing can be as simple as sitting in fresh air, moving lightly every day, avoiding excessive smoke. And don't delay getting checked if your breath feels different. Every comfortable breath is a gift. Fourth, nutritional imbalance and dehydration. Now imagine the body as a small garden. If watered too little, the plants wilt. If watered well, the garden comes back to life. In old age, thirst often decreases. Hunger also changes. As a result, many older adults drink less, eat less balanced meals. Or eat, but not get enough nutrition. The body doesn't immediately give warning signs. It simply becomes weaker, slower, more fragile. Nutritional and fluid imbalances can trigger sudden problems, not just because of a single day, but because of small habits that persist over time. The good news is that maintaining good nutrition doesn't have to be complicated. Simply, drink water regularly, eat a simple but balanced diet. Listen to your body when you're tired. Water and food are the fuel for life. Many people think that taking care of the little things isn't that important. But a long life is built on small, consistent attention. Every glass of water, every conscious breath, every light step. All of these are our ways of saying to ourselves, I still want to live well. Old age isn't about surviving. Old age is about taking gentle care of yourself. Keep moving slowly. Keep breathing calmly. Because your life still matters. Next, we'll discuss something invisible, but which has a significant impact on our bodies and lives. Imagine an old clock. The hands still move, but if the spring inside is tense or loose, the time becomes unbalanced. The same is true for humans. The body may appear fine, but the mind and emotions secretly play a major role. Fifth, prolonged stress and loneliness. Stress isn't just for young people. In old age, stress often comes in different forms. Not because of work, but because of loss of a partner. Changes in family roles are a slow but persistent sense of loneliness. Imagine your mind like a glass of water. If you fill it little by little without emptying it, one day the glass will overflow. Prolonged stress can affect the heart, blood pressure, the immune system. But remember this: stress is not a weakness. Loneliness is not a mistake. It's simply a sign that humans were created to connect. Simple things can help. Talking to someone, listening to soft music, sitting in a calming place. A calm mind helps the body last longer. Sixth, unbalanced sleep patterns and life rhythm. Sleep is the body's repair time. When we sleep, the body repairs itself. But as we age, sleep patterns often change. Sleeping too late, fragile sleep, or sleeping too little. Imagine the body like a small city. Nighttime is when roads are repaired. If the night is too short, the repairs aren't completed. Prolonged sleep deprivation can weaken the body, affect the heart, and disrupt hormonal balance. The good news is that life rhythms can be gently adjusted, going to bed at the same time, Waking up slowly, avoiding overstimulation before bed. Getting enough sleep is the simplest form of self-care. As we age, we don't need to live fast. We simply need to live in harmony. When the mind is calmer, the body follows. When emotions are cared for, the heartbeat feels more peaceful. Aging isn't about loss. Aging is about finding a wiser rhythm. In this discussion, we've touched on triggers that are invisible, but very real in their impact. They're not to be regretted, but to be understood and cared for with compassion. Keep moving slowly. Stay connected, because your life still has so much light. Next, we'll talk about how all the little things we've learned can be combined into a more peaceful and meaningful way of life. Imagine a long journey, not a hurried one, but a journey to savor. Each slow step allows us to see more of the beauty around us. That's life in old age. It's not about how fast we walk, but how consciously we walk. Today isn't about new triggers. Today is about the wisdom of everything we've discussed. Heart problems, blood pressure, breathing, nutrition and fluids, stress, loneliness, and the rhythm of life. These aren't lists to be feared. They're a map of life. Imagine the body like a vast garden. Each part needs to be cared for differently. If one part is neglected for too long, the garden remains beautiful, but not as strong as before. The good news is that a garden can always be retended. No major changes are necessary. It doesn't require a lot of effort. It just requires awareness, gentleness, small consistency. Small daily attention creates longevity. Living in harmony means waking up calmly, moving moderately, eating mindfully. Rest without guilt. Many seniors feel they have to be strong. In fact, true strength in old age is knowing when to slow down. Slowing down doesn't mean giving up. Slowing down means respecting the body. It's like a big, old tree. It doesn't grow fast, but its roots are strong and provide shade. Old age is a time when life is no longer about proving itself. It's a time to enjoy, forgive, accept, and be grateful. Every calm breath is a sign that the body still wants to live. Every morning we live mindfully is a small victory. Life isn't about avoiding the end, but about celebrating each day. Wherever you are right now, know one thing: you are not alone. Your body is not the enemy. Your age is not a burden. You are a story worth telling. You are living wisdom. Nurture yourself gently, lovingly, because every day you live is a gift to the world and to yourself. If you're still watching up to this point, pause, take a deep breath, and listen with your heart. Because this isn't just the end of the video. This is a message for your life. In a fast-paced world, you've come a long way, further than you realize. Every wrinkle on your face is not a sign of age, but a sign of courage and a long journey. Today we're not talking about fear. We're talking about mindfulness, about taking gentle care of your body, about honoring the life that's still going on. Many people in their later years feel, does my life still matter? The answer is, yes. It matters a lot. Every morning you wake up. Every breath you take is proof that life still gives you space. Space to smile. Space to be still. Space to enjoy the little things you might have missed before. Your body isn't fragile. It just asks for more tender care. Like an old house full of stories. Not to be abandoned, but to be nurtured with love. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be strong all the time. Just be present, just care, just listen to your body. That's more than enough. Wherever you are right now, alone or with family, in a big city or a quiet place. Know one thing, you are not alone. This video was made to keep you company. To remind you that life is still worth caring for. Still worth celebrating. If this video brings you a sense of calm, if it makes you feel closer to yourself, or if you feel like you're not alone, please support this channel. Hit like so this message reaches more people. Share it with friends, family, or loved ones. Subscribe so we can keep you company. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. And if you like, leave a comment below. Your little story can be a strength for others around the world. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for taking care of your life thus far. May your days be filled with serenity. May your body be treated with love. And may each morning come with a gentle hope. Until we meet again, take care of yourself.